We like to think we got a black president. I say we haven't. If they ever hypothetically authorized reparations to African Americans, I would rather say Afro-American because of the cultural significance. He wouldn't be eligible because he has no African American, Afro-American, black American ancestors. He's raised as an Indonesian, his mother's white, and his blood relatives are interesting. CNN ran a special on it. So our president is a blood relative of Dick Cheney, the right-wing clown, Brad Pitt, the actor, and Warren Buffett, the billionaire. Also, it seems that the Bushes and the Sotoros did business at one point on an extensive basis, and the idea that Barack Obama is family friends with the Bushes is a little weird, but it seems to be the fact. When Sotoro died and left everything to Obama and his two half-siblings, he was one of the 10, 15 richest men on the planet Earth. So just take that into context. About 15 years ago, my oldest son was causing problems, so my then wife suggested I send him to a certain private school in Hawaii, and I was astonished to discover that the tuition for that high school was $95,000 a year, not including room and board. And guess what? That's the high school Barack Obama went to, and when he went there, according to a white classmate of his that I'm acquainted with, the tuition, not including room and board, was $45,000 a year.
Wow.
So that's a nice little homeboy with that kind of money in his backing. He's probably, by the way, worth quite a bit more than Donald Trump. So when we talk about Donald Trump being the rich kid, we have to consider Barack being richer. He hadn't done much of anything for African Americans. The educational setup is still horrible. He hasn't done anything to change it. There's no back to work employment bill. There's a bailout bill that the Bush administration came up with, $700 billion. Principal beneficiary now is Goldman Sachs. There's an incentive plan, $781 billion, which are the two largest appropriations in the history of the United States. And nothing's been done about high finance, investment banking, and financial banking. And what that is all about is they get to run the financial banking industry, such as Goldman Sachs, but they don't have to put their own money up. They use tax dollars, and if anything goes wrong, the government bails them out. That's the bailout bill and the incentive bill. So I thought private enterprise was you put your own money up, put it at risk, but when you put tax dollars up, that's something else. You get the profits, you get to run it, but the taxpayer's back. So nothing's been done about that, so we've been let down for 8 years, and looks like if she gets in, we got another 8 years for a 16-year run of finance ripping us off, and we're paying for them.